guys, welcome back on Two Wheels. Ian here. As promised, the return leg of my little ride out to Upper Hambleton, which is in Rutland Water, back down the A6003, not the 6033 as I'd previously mentioned in my last post. So getting that right. I hope you enjoy the run. It's a long one. So I'm guessing this is like a little hamlet, Upper Hambleton. Quite picturesque. Nice little place. I'd actually gone further up the road where it's a little bit narrower, and was getting a bit not tight, because obviously there's cars going down there, but I wanted to turn around, and this bike's quite tall for me, so I had a little moment. You can just see Rutland Water there, so I'm going slow, I'm hoping to get it in the camera shot. If the camera was higher or whatever, it would be a lot nicer view going through there. So yeah, it's not a bad place. Roads it's obviously a B or C road, to be honest. It's the condition of the road is a little bit gnarly, a few bumps and a bit of uneven surfaces, as it were. You know, it looks like it's probably been a long time since it's been treated with a nice bit of tarmac on it, but hey, it's not a main through road. It could be a lot worse. So yeah, just was giving this little coach some room, but didn't want it. Yeah, so there we are. little roundabout here is the effectively the start of the A6003. I'll first turn off here, and yeah, so this is the start of the road. It's typical country road, as it were. A little bit wide, maybe it's a little bit wider than some country roads you get. Certainly a fair few that have been down in the southeast and the southwest. So yeah, a little bit of sunshine beating in the wrong direction for the camera, but it's part of what we encounter, basically. So I'm quite happy with the way that the camera is. Okay, it's not a full-on centre of the bike sort of look, but you do get a nice spread of view from the position. A little bit of dash and screen, I guess, but no worse than having the side of someone's crash helmet taking up a bit of the scenery. Could it be higher? No, I don't think so. I think it's a reasonable place to be. Let me know what you think. Stick a comment down if you think it's okay. I will still be looking to purchase some sort of chin camera mount, not fully fixed on, stuck onto the crash helmet type thing, but one that wraps around the chin guard, so you can actually move it from helmet to helmet, take it off when you're not going to be using it. So I think that's the plan for moving forward, and then we'll see what that looks like. But certainly for now, I think it's not a bad shot. Obviously, a lot of vloggers out there use or must use multiple cameras, so they've got little camera setups all over the place. They run them all at the same time, and then sort of flick between them when they're doing their editing. But it's early days. It's a bit of sunshine. So yeah, I'm very happy with the result. It's come out better than I might have anticipated. Let you enjoy a bit more of the road, and then we'll see what pops up. One of the things that's quite obvious when I'm reviewing these is that I think I need to focus the microphone from the microphone at the back of the camera, and that way hopefully I'll get less wind noise and possibly a little bit better noise, a clearer noise from the actual noise from the bike itself, which is better than listening to a load of buffeting, or indeed in some respects maybe listening to myself. So yeah, that's what I need to do. Whether or not it comes out on this, the next one that I do, I'll try and set the camera up so that it's maybe make sure I'm doing a nice speed through these little villages. Yeah. So yeah, set up the camera so that it's picking up the sound from the bike and not all the buffeting coming from obviously movement. So, but yeah, it's nice. This is the whole joy of riding in, you know. Okay, maybe not everywhere's got to be sort of, it's not built up, but you know, houses and things. I mean, going into the countryside, going in through, you know, mountain passes or valleys, or you know, just enjoying what's around you, the countryside. You know, there's always something to sort of catch your eye or whatever. Whether it be sort of animals in the fields, farmhouses, idiots coming out of the side roads. I don't know, there's always something going on. It's better than tearing off down the motorway at 70 miles an hour max, you know, that sort of speed. And it's you feel you're more part of your surroundings on a bike. So yeah. It's all about the bike. Well, what can I say? It's a lovely bike, comfortable, got a lot of low down grunt, still running it in at the moment. So it's restricted to, I think at the moment, probably 5,000 revs, and then we'll go up to 6,000. But yeah, I'll be getting it through its first service soon, so then I'll be able to open it up a little bit more. But hey, there's enough. We can still do our 70 mile an hour quite comfortably within that range, and it's only running in. So I don't want to be tearing around. I'm not a youngster anymore, so we'll just trying to stay alive, basically. So and enjoy the ride. It's not about necessarily getting there as fast as you can, because you miss the journey. And if you're missing the journey, that it takes away from the whole reason of having the bike in the first place. I bought the missus a crash helmet. Hopefully she'll come on the back, but not at the moment. Not while it's winter and the weather conditions aren't the best. You don't want to put her off before she's had a chance to decide whether or not she actually likes going on the bike. So it's it's one of those. I mean, lovely heated seats, heated grips. Never had so much luxury. I must admit, since recording this, I've also been out in the morning, 1 degree, so just above freezing. In all fairness, there's part of me thinking, should I be sort of like taking it out, because I'm still getting used to being back on a bike, and although I'm enjoying it, do you want to really put yourself at risk? Because one momentary loss of concentration and a bit of black ice, and all of a sudden you're sliding down the road with a 10-ton truck trying to catch you up. So it's just one of those things where you have to try and be sensible at the same time as wanting to get out and about on the roads. So it's gonna take time. It's from here on in. So basically, I've got the facility now. So whether it's touring over here in the UK or whether it's going over to mainland Europe, then it's all possible. It's all possible. I obviously still would have liked to have kept the Honda if it hadn't been stolen. So something to tear around off road that's a bit lighter and less likely for me to maybe get into trouble with, as it were, because it's a monster of a bike. Not as big as some of them. I mean, the T7, the XT700, that was originally the bike that I was aiming to get, but I had someone. I went to the Yamaha showroom and had someone sort of hold the bike up while I was sitting on it just to see if I could touch the floor, and I could just barely touch my toes down onto the floor, the tips of my toes, At least with this, I've got I've got the ball of my foot or my feet down, and then I can rock from side to side in order, depending on if I want a bit of back brake or if I want to change gear. So it's doable, but yeah, it's maybe I know you can buy linkages and bits and pieces, but then that detracts from the actual the setup of the bike. It's designed to, they're designed to run on the setups that they have. So then by you altering that, albeit for your own benefit, it's never gone, I don't believe it's going to be as good as the setup from the manufacturer, unless of course you go to a specialist and they, you spend a lump of money getting them to set your bike and your suspension up for your little legs, as it were. So I won't be doing that. It's the bike's expensive enough as it is, without having to spend more money, before you've had a chance to even enjoy it. But this day here was it was a nice run out, approximately an hour, I guess, from where I stay, each way, and yeah, it was nice. It's as I progress and I get out and about more, I'll find places that I can visit locally, and then some more stretched on days when I've got some more time. Maybe this was something like 36 miles, I believe, and so 100, 200 miles in a day, sort of like a little round trip, wouldn't be unheard of. And then hopefully coming into next year, we might get might be allowed to travel around a bit more and explore areas, maybe up into the Peak District or Scotland or down the West Country. There's so many lovely roads in the UK that it'd just be a shame not to make the most of them, really. And I'm looking forward to the chance when I can. Let me stop my waffling and let you crack on with watching the vid. So let's talk about the Satnav or guidance system that we get on the Triumph Tiger. Okay, so I've used it a couple of times, and it seemed to be basically directing me to the main roads through choice. You do get a couple of options, but it always ends up being like on a motorway or whatever. Now, that was definitely operator error, because since then I have gone into settings on the app, and you can avoid motorways, tolls, etc., ferries, things like this. So there is a selection there, which is good. And there's also, I believe, although I'm not 100% sure if I'm happy with how it works, but you can do stopovers, so you can do via such and such or this or that, but it tends to want to promote businesses, as if like it comes up with like business names and things. So maybe a garage or a pub or a restaurant or hairdressers or something like this. So it's I'll try on the next time I have a run out, I'll try and pick a route before I go, and go in a particular direction and follow sort of different roads, and then we'll see, maybe using a postcode or something like that. The only bugbear I've got with the Satnav is that it sort of freezes, and for example, you might have a roundabout coming up in half a mile, third turn, and it doesn't show you the road itself, but it shows you, the junction and what you're meant to be doing, turning left, turning right, straight on, roundabout, 1, 2, 3, you get the picture. So, but what tends to happen is it then freezes on that symbol. Now, maybe I've touched something, maybe I toggled the wrong way or whatever. I will investigate that further, but it sort of freezes on it. So with that half a mile junction, like 3 or 4 miles down the road, it's still showing that you've got a roundabout and it's your third junction. So, and you could be passing through other lefts and rights and going the wrong way. So that's a bit of an issue. So it needs to be able to keep up with you wherever you are, and because otherwise you'll get lost. Yeah. And yes, we do need it to give us options of picking routes, because at the end of the day, it's on a bike, and I think, and I could be wrong, tell me if you think I'm wrong, but I think most bikers prefer the A roads and the twisties to straight line motorway stuff. That's fine if you want to get somewhere quick, in order to then enjoy a ride, but generally speaking, the enjoyable bit is going through villages and the countryside. That's how I see it. Anyway, there we are. Pop your comments down if you've got anything to say. Cheers. Okay, that's the end of the 6003. Onto some dual carriageways now. So the run was a lot longer than this. I might add the other bits and pieces on a separate video, but it does encompass a little bit of I won't say motorway riding, because it was it was an A road, the A14. But yeah, if you've got any roads that you can recommend riding in your area, even over in Europe, Northern Europe, Holland, Germany, that's where I want to be taking the bike out, hopefully the beginning of 2021. Oh, city. And yeah, it'd be nice to try some of their roads as well. But nonetheless, we've got a myriad of great places to ride in the UK. Based up here in the East Midlands, so you know, let's see where we can find to ride. It's not my, it's from, you might be able to tell from my accent, it's I'm not a local, so it's all new to me. All the roads are new, so but enjoying them nonetheless. So there are. Make any comments, like if you liked it, and you know, if you haven't already, maybe subscribe. It'd be nice to get a few more people hopefully enjoying the videos. But anyway, that's it for now. Catch you on the next one. Ta-da.